Good afternoon, and welcome to the City of Fayetteville's Service Awards Ceremony. Please rise for the posting of the colors by the Honor Guard for the Fayetteville Police and Fire Departments.
Ready? Go! Present. Go!
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Go! Mark time. Go! Leave. Left turn. Go! Forward. Go! Mark time. Go! Right turn. Go! Forward. Go! Bar. Halt.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Well, good afternoon. This ceremony is to recognize employees who reached their service milestones during the period of January 1 through June the 30th, 2014. I am Ade Lewis, Assistant HR Director, and we are very excited about this ceremony because it gives us the opportunity to show our employees how much we value their service to the city and what they do on a daily basis. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone. With us this afternoon, we have the Mayor, Mayor Nat Robinson. Welcome. We have City Council members. We have the City Manager, Ted Voorhees. We have the Deputy and Assistant City Managers, as well as members of a senior management team. Thank you very much for being here with us. Your presence really sends out a strong message that you appreciate what our employees do on a regular basis. Next, I would like to welcome the family members of the award recipients. Thank you very much for taking the time to celebrate this occasion with us, as well as the friends and co-workers of our award recipients. To the award recipients, I'd like to say a big congratulations. We appreciate everything that you do for the city on a daily basis, and we're happy you're able to attend the ceremony with us. At this point, I will turn things over to the City Manager, Ted Voorhees.
Thank you, Ade, and good afternoon, fellow employees. Good afternoon, Mayor Robertson, Mayor Pro Tem Davey, Council Members Hurst, McDougald, Crisp, and Jensen. Thank you very much for being here. This is part of our ongoing effort to connect our council and employees and to remind us all how we're part of one big team working for the citizens of Fayetteville. So we appreciate them coming today to celebrate this time with you, with your families, and with your coworkers. First, I would like to thank the Color Guard. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You add a great sense of dignity and pomp and circumstance to this occasion. We appreciate your work and your great representation of our organization. So we're here today to recognize service, to recognize time that you have put forward to better this community, to better yourselves. We appreciate what you do. I like to say when I meet with employees, which I do monthly at either a breakfast meeting or sometimes at lunch meetings in departments, that I could work all day every day in my office and you wouldn't see me, but it wouldn't really it doesn't really make a difference necessarily to what happens out in the field. What matters is what you do with citizens, with your jobs out on the streets, in the neighborhoods. That's where the real work gets done. So it's important for me also to be a part of this, to remind myself, even if I'm upstairs in City Hall trying to work on the budget or something like that, that I'm doing all that to support you, because you're the connection with our citizens. So thank you for your tireless work. And because we think recognition is so important, we've started a new employee recognition team, and some of this work today is as a result of that team, and you're going to be seeing more about that moving forward. And Councilmember Jensen is our new position, a liaison from council to that team, and I'm going to invite her and the council to come up in just 1 second. But because we think this is so important, we're broadcasting this event live on Fayetteville 7, and it'll probably be in replays, so you can go home and look at yourself on TV. Everybody loves to do that, right? But you got to see me too, because I'm on the first part. But you can do that, and our citizens, we hope there's a few of them out there today watching this live and who are getting the message that we value our employees, we appreciate our employees, and that our employees serve with respect, and we're very proud of that. So without further ado, I'm going to invite our liaison to the Employee Recognition Committee, Councilmember Jensen, to come up, and the rest of the council can stand with her if they would like to do so, and she'll have a few words to say. Councilmember Jensen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would first like to say that it has been my privilege to work with everybody on this committee. We have done a lot of work in the past 3 months. Everybody has just been moving along, and everything is to make sure that we recognize our employees that makes our city so great. I am here today that I'm going to discuss our new program that we're coming out for employee recognition. And if you will excuse me, I'm going to kind of read it off to you. So, the city will be expanding its awards program in addition to the service awards being presented today, which recognizes employees of their years of service with the city. The new component will recognize employees for above and beyond contributions to the city's mission in alignment with the city's core values of respect. The objectives of the new component of recognition program are to create a culture of recognition and increase engagement, to enforce behavior that exemplifies the city's core values, to recognize and motivate higher performance. In order to develop the guidelines for which the new program, a 23-member committee was formed in May 2014. The committee is comprised of a diverse group of employees who are nominated by their department heads, a city council member, which is me, and a member of the senior management team, which is Jay. The committee members held 6 highly interactive meetings over the last 2 months, developed recommendations for the criteria for selecting award recipients. The award nomination process, program branding, program logo, budget, a communication plan for the program launch will be, as well as measured for periodically evaluating the success of the program. Before I announce the committee members, when I became a city council member, one of our first meetings, Councilmember Moan gave us a box of coins. And in these coins, it has the dogwood in the middle, and then it has all the city council members' names on it. And it is a city council coin. And we give this to people that have gone over and above and done an achievement. I am going to give my last 23 coins to this committee. They deserve it fully. So what will happen is when I announce your name, if you will please stand up, and one of my fine council members and the mayor will pass out the coins to you. Brandy Bishop of Engineering and Infrastructure. Justin Chase, Fire Department. Melvella Clark, HDR. Louis Galzo, I know I messed that up, I'm sorry. Colazo? I'm sorry. Human Relations, Bobby Goins, Parks and Rec. Valerie Hare, Transit. And Antoine Kincaid, the Police Department. Aday Lewis, HDR and OD&T. Aday has done a phenomenal job leading us all to get where we want to be. Melvin Lindsay, Parks and Rec. Kenneth Maynor, Corporate Communications. Jay Reinstein, City Manager's Office. James Rhodes, Environmental Services. Rebecca Rogers Carter, which she's not here today. She's part of the City Manager's Office. I'm going to mess this up. Sammy. Okay. The Fire Department, Lori Simpson. Give me that name. What? Say his name.
Good, how are you? Who's there?
Hugh, what's your last name? Hugh Sifford. I'm sorry. Fire Department. Lori Simpson, Airport. Tabitha Sportsman, Police. David Steinmetz, Inspections. Probably messed that one up. I got it right. Jackie Tuckley, Environmental Services. Richard, I'm scared. Tansera, Information Technology. Is he here? Selena Wade, City Attorney. Deanna Wolf, Finance. And Trina Wolf, Community Development. And I apologize for all the mispronouncements of names. The Employee Recognition Program has been branded as the City of Fayetteville Core Values Awards with the acronym CVA Awards. The CVA logo is hereby presented. It should be coming up. Cue the logo. It's not. Is it come on? Oh, it did? Okay. The Employee Recognition Committee members will now be moving forward to implement their recommendations. You will be receiving more information about the nomination process by the end of August 2014. The proposed kickoff date for the Employee Recognition Program is September 1, 2014, and the first CVAs will be presented during the January 2015 awards ceremony. I hope everybody is excited about this as we are. Thank you.
Thanks again, Councilmember Jensen, to members of council. We really appreciate your support. For those that don't know me, my name is Jay Reinstein. I'm the Assistant City Manager, been with the city for all of 6 months, and I'm very excited to be here today. Hope you are. So it's now the time that folks have been waiting for. We will be presenting the service awards in 5-year increments, from 5 years of service up to 80 years of service. Oh, that's a typo. 30 years of service. We will start with the 5-year awards, and this year we have 48 recipients whose service years add up to a total of 240 years. Now, for those pet lovers out there, that is 34 years in dog years. 34 in dog years. So if you're a pet lover, 7 years is you got the math there. All right, great, great. So I'm going to sit down now.
Engineering and Infrastructure, William E. Dockery. Police Department, Jamal R. Littlejohn. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, Mario C. Lucas. Community Development Department, Jamie S. McLaughlin. That's all.
That is all the 5-year awards. Let's hear it for those folks here receiving the 5-year. And who is having fun out there today? Great. All right. So it's now time for the presentation of the 10-year awards, for which we have, once again, 48 recipients. Some folks aren't here today, just a coincidence, whose service years add up to a total of 480 years. You heard me right, 480 years. And by the way, 480 years ago, in the year 1534, Jacques Cartier landed in Canada and claimed it for France. Who knew that? All right. I'm going to sit back down.
Hey, we need that. We need to know that.
Transit Department, James C. Caldwell. Fire Department, Aaron B. Colbreth. Fire Department, Jason L. Davis. Fire Department, Jeffrey A. Fogel. Fire Department, Kevin W. Kimball. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, Clinton Leach, Jr. Transit Department, Jeffrey L. Mitchell. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, James C. Parker. Development Services Department, Timothy M. Waggy. Development Services Department, Scott E. Walters. Five-year recipients unable to attend. Police Department, James A. Bisner. Fire Department, Jerry A. Blackman. City Attorney's Office, Patricia C. Bradley. Fire Department, Audrey J. Brown. Police Department, Ante Bruch. Human Resource Development, Deborah F. Bryant. Fire Department, Daniel J. Canoza. Fire Department, Richard A. Carrier. Fire Department, Carmen L. Colantuno. Police Department, Christopher S. Cruz. Fire Department, Eric W. Deacon. Police Department, Sherry T. Drawn. Fire Department, Bruce A. Erickson. Fire Department, Shane L. Flack. Fire Department, Justin R. Freeman. Fire Department, Michael A. Frickman. Fire Department, Brandon D. Gainey. Police Department, Patina N. Gladden. Police Department, Heather S. Holmes. Fire Department, Jeffrey G. Kaiser. Police Department, Mark A. Laramie. Fire Department, Albert R. Lockamy. Fire Department, Kevin P. Lothar. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, David E. Matthews. Police Department, Bernadette L. McBride. Environmental Services, Jeremiah K. McGathy. Police Department, Carl B. Michael. Police Department, Farron L. Michael. Police Department, David S. Miller. Engineering and Infrastructure, Neil L. Perry. Police Department, Jared P. Rohoff. Police Department, Winfred T. Rice. Fire Department, James D. Rywestall. Police Department, Dean J. Riggett, Jr. Police Department, Chase C. Robinson. Fire Department, Garrett B. Rogerson. Police Department, William R. Rothroffy. Fire Department, Jonathan R. Smith. Fire Department, Anthony Springer. Fire Department, Mark A. Sykes. Fire Department, Kenneth A. Tatum. Fire Department, Stuart L. Tedder. Fire Department, Kenneth Turner. Fire Department, Christopher Woodward. 10-year recipients unable to attend. Police Department, Scott A. Andriotta. Police Department, William C. Bell. Police Department, Kelly N. Berg. Police Department, Nathan Childs, Jr. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, Mary Ann Crenshaw. Fire Department, Michael Curry. Fire Department, Dudley N. Davis. Fire Department, Ricky K. Dew, Jr. Fire Department, Scott C. Gonzalez. Fire Department, Lester Goodwin III. Fire Department, Donald W. Griffin, Jr. Fire Department, Eric M. Hall. Fire Department, David K. Harvey. Fire Department, Samuel M. Hester, Jr. Fire Department, Jason L. Hulon. Fire Department, Mitchell D. Johnson. Police Department, Dylan P. Ketchel. Police Department, William B. Kigger. Fire Department, Derek K. Langdon. Fire Department, Patrick T. McArdle. Fire Department, Bobby W. MacArthur. Police Department, Keisha M. McLeod. Fire Department, Rami A. Melvin. Fire Department, John W. Mosley. Fire Department, Justin C. Nobles. Police Department, Jason S. Pacareri. Police Department, Carla M. Reeves. Police Department, Joshua G. Rivera. Fire Department, Corey K. Robinson. Executive Staff, Rebecca Rogers Carter. Fire Department, Howard H. Rooney IV. Fire Department, John E. Royal. Fire Department, Richard C. Thomas. Fire Department Zachary R. Wages, Police Department James M. Walker, Fire Department Aaron D. Waltz, Fire Department Joshua H. Wilson, Fire Department Grady A. Young III.
And that's the kind of scintillating television that we are hoping all of our viewing audience out there.
And because Barbara did such a phenomenal job reading the names, we'd like her to read them again.
Okay.
In case you missed it. All right, that concludes the presentation of the 10-year awards. Let's give a round of applause to those recipients. So we've already had the 5 and 10-year awards, and obviously what comes next are the 15-year awards, and we actually have 15 recipients for the 15-year awards. Sort of cool how that worked out. If you total the number of years they were here, 225 years. Now, for those numbers people out there, I have to have trivia with all of these. 225 is a square number. 15 times 15 equals 225. That's a little bit of trivia there. All right, let's keep moving because apparently that went over everyone's head. We'll be back to Barbara here.
Transit Department Joscline M. Batiste. Environmental Services Darrell L. Bell. Environmental Services Larry D. Fryer. Community Development Department Barbara C. Little. Unable to attend, Police Department Melissa G. Canada, Engineering and Infrastructure Jeffrey W. Carnell, Fire Department David A. Dunn II, Police Department Calvin Evilsizer, Fire Department Paul A. Gallagher, Fire Department Christopher S. Harrison, Fire Department Daniel P. Hill, Police Department Jeffrey T. Hoodemaker, Police Department Lori Holloway, Police Department Nelson D. Leal Jr., and Police Department Stephen A. Wofford.
Put a round of applause for all.
The tension is starting to build. We're now ready to announce the 20-year awards, and we have 16 recipients this year for the 20-year awards. The 16 total 320 years of service. That is pretty amazing. And by the way, 320 is the average hitting, average batting average for Albert Pujols. 320. So again, for those baseball fans, 320 is his batting average. Again, I thought that was pretty interesting. Back to Barbara.
Police Department Teresa G. Curry. Police Department Jesse B. Devon Jr. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance Rhonda L. Groves. Police Department Darrell K. Lester. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, Eleanor Parker. Police Department, Lisa A. Reed. Police Department, Michael A. Ruff.
HRD, Barbara L. Sanders. Police Department, George M. Urian.
Thank you. Police Department, unable to attend, Thomas Baylor. Police Department, Darrell B. Bowden. Police Department, Brian K. Gainey. Police Department, David N. McLaurin. Fire Department, Brian P. Mims. Fire Department, Joseph N. Naylor. Fire Department, David P. Pierpoint.
Thank you. We are definitely making progress. I think Barbara only has to read 401 more names. So we're making progress. Now let's get ready for those employees who have served 25 years. For the 25-year awards, we have 11 recipients this year, and they add up to a total of 275 years. I have no trivia for this one, based on the response rate I've been getting. So we're going to move right on to Barbara.
Environmental Services, William M. Bowden. Engineering and Infrastructure, Roderick W. Frazier. Fire Department, Christopher D. Johnson. Fire Department, Paul P. McLam. Parks, Recs, and Maintenance, Robert J. Roundtree, Sr. Police Department, Victor B. Starling. Unable to attend, Police Department, Tracy A. Campbell. Police Department, Elizabeth H. Culver. Fire Department, Thomas D. McMillan. Fire Department, Abner F. Nay III. And Executive Staff, Mabel M. Vinson.
Let's give another round of applause to those folks serving 25 years. And for our final group today, this is a very special group. We're now about to call the names of those employees who've been with the city of Fayetteville for 30 years, not 80 years as I initially said. For the 30-year awards, we have 8 recipients whose years add up to a total of 240. 240. Pretty impressive. I'm going to let Barbara take it from here.
Police Department, Randall S. Bartay. Fire Department, Larry P. Brown. Ben Major's next. Senior Management Team, Fire Chief Benjamin Major. We should have had him one there for him to step on. That would have been cute. Fire Department, Timothy M. McLaurin. Unable to attend, Fire Department, George A. Gahagan. Fire Department, Jeffrey W. Harris. Fire Department, Jesse A. Jones. And Fire Department, Nixon L. Spell.
Again, a round of applause for those folks, 30 years. So that total is 146 recipients, 1,780 years. And by the way, in the year 1780, the British were defeated by the American militia in South Carolina. Sorry, Pam. Sorry about that. So anyway, in closing remarks, once again, really congratulations to each and every one of you. Y'all are your continued service to our community is greatly appreciated. It really is. Immediately following this event, there's going to be an opportunity for folks to take some group pictures. There will be a reception in the HRD training room right across the way. And before folks leave, we're going to ask folks to please rise for the retrieval of the colors by the color guard.
Color guard, halt. Present. Order. Retrieve.